and I'll let you go when it comes down to Tatum.
Okay. All right. So when it comes to Jason Tatum, with Jason Tatum winning the finals, and also, of course, we talking about winning the finals MVP. He's opening the discussion of who's going to be the player of the decade. At one point, actually not even at one point, last year, we handed those keys to Giannis. And Jason Tatum completing a year where he eliminated KD, who we said was the second best player in the year, eliminating Giannis, even though Chris Middleton was hurt. We got to go by the one-on-one matchups, of course. And then getting to the finals and winning the championship, I think he opened up the conversation of who's the decade going to belong to. Of course, you got Giannis. Of course, you got Luka and John Morant making some noise too of one of these players. But Jason Tatum is actually taking a firm grip, and he's actually taking a step to being on one of the GOAT resumes. And when I say, I'm not saying he trajectory wise, he's going to be on the way to a top 20, top 15 player of all time. If he builds on top of that, I mean, Boston has no reason to not be a contender for the next 5 to 6 years. And if he win those championships, I believe, yeah, he had to win every championship, but winning that first one and moving forward on that one, just staying in contention, maybe get some MVPs under his belt. Yeah, he's on his way to being one of the best young players or best players of all time.
So with Jason Tatum, I could agree with that. He'll be on that trajectory. Like, but that's just how we say Giannis was on his trajectory. Like once we look at it, Giannis at I want to say Giannis is what, 27 or 28, 26. And he has, I don't think he's 26. Giannis not 26. Yeah, but at the age that he's at, like he has 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year, a championship, and if he was able to ring off a couple championship runs like Jordan, like LeBron, and be able to add up those accolades, being that he's a two-way player, then yeah, he would be able to get into that GOAT candidacy. Put together a GOAT type resume. Jason Tatum is younger than that, and I want to say Jason Tatum is probably 24 or 25. And if he's able to win a championship now and start putting together some more like MVP type seasons, because he is going to have a lot of competition when we're talking about Luka, Giannis for probably about the next 5 or 6 years, and John Morant. I think he has a lot of competition there. I don't, as of right now, I don't see that happening. But if he's able to do that, then yeah, he's definitely be in that conversation.
Well, the reason I say trajectory, of course, because if you think about the typical top 10 that people usually have, let's see, Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Bird, all those dudes had success early. So it's hard to say like Kawhi Leonard has no chance of being in the top 10. And KD even is getting close to saying he's not going to be allowed in the top 10 discussion. He even getting close to that point. You got like success early always means an easier path. Like Zion, probably like a year or two from not being in the GOAT conversation, if he can't get nothing under his belt, he don't got to win a championship, but an MVP, something that makes some noise. Like, hey, I'm here, But